So hello guys, how are you all? Hope you are good. So today we are back with one new editorial, and today's editorial is from Code Forces Global Round 12, and we are discussing problem B of this contest. The name of the problem is balls of steel. So let me tell you the problem statement. We are given n distinct ball at different places on a grid, okay, and we are given an integer k. So what we need to what the ball can do is the ball can attract the another ball which has at least the Manhattan distance, at most Manhattan distance k. Okay, so those who don't know what is Manhattan distance, it is xi minus yj and yi minus yj. Okay, the absolute value of both of them. So this is what the Manhattan distance is, and we need to find that which ball we should select that all the balls are attracted to each other. So this much is the problem statement, guys. So let me tell you a thing about this problem. There is only two cases in this problem that we should print -1. -1 means that the ball that there is not any ball that can attract all the ball. Okay, that means it is not possible basically. And 1 means that we will do it in one operation only. So we cannot do multiple operations on different balls. So the answer should be 1 or -1. So what will be the logic and the code for this problem, guys, is that we are going to check for each point that it is selecting all the points or not. Okay, so we are taking two integers n and k as told in question, and answer has -1, and we are taking an integer array named v of size n comma 2. It is a 2D array basically, and we are inputting array. Then we are running a for loop from 0 to n, and we are taking a bool function, bool character as okay, which is true initially, and we are running a loop from of j till n, and we are checking if I is not equals to j and k is less than the absolute value of xi comma xj and yi comma yj, plus we will plus both of their values, and we will check that if k is less, that means the ball cannot attract that, then okay will be false, and we will break this second for loop inside the condition. And by chance if it is true for any case, that means the ball can attract all the balls around it. That means it is true, so we will not break it with the false condition, and we will print okay, and our answer will be 1, and we will break this loop and we will print our answer. If the answer is not changed, then we will print -1. If answer is changed, then we will print 1. Okay guys, so this much is the code for this problem. Hope you guys enjoy my tutorial. I will be posting the solution for A as well, so make sure you subscribe the channel and hit the like button if you like my video. So meet you guys next time. Till then, take care.